Señor
Mr. President of the Foundation Global Peace, Mr. President of the Presidential Committee, Mr. Cerezo, and my dear friend Olinda Salgueiro of the Foundation Kipula. I'd like to greet Margaret and Juan Carlos Sanchez of the Foundation Zambrano of Miami, which are here with us today. They're very excited to do things. We have done things this year in Miami with the generous hospitality of Jose Zambrano regarding these topics, and we hope that the relationship will be very fruitful in the future. Last Sunday, who went to Mass, you will remember that the Evangelium was one of the deepest and profound regarding what was said, which is the Evangelium of the talents. I will ask for you as much as I have given you. And we qualify these people regarding on what they have done and what the Lord has given us. Don't be scared. I will not go into religious aspects, maybe in the future, but not now. But I think that the presidential mission seeks to fulfill how much do we have to do in comparison to what we have. All of us as chief of states, we have been at the helm of the administrations. We have lived the circumstances that we had to face in the region, in the world, and in our countries. But when you embrace this sort of activities with commitment and depth, you're always left with a will of doing more. So that's why some of us decided to go to the Senate, to the Academy. So you have a will to do more. Bless this will, because this is what allows you to live. If you don't have a project, you don't live. You could go around life, but you won't be living. And that is how, in this blessed Guarani land, with the support of the Dream Nation and the Dr. Altamirano and all his people, and a lot of people who gave their best, the idea of the presidential mission was born. I'm saying this is not the circle of presidents, this is not an academy, this is not an institution, this is nothing like that, which is already known and is very common around the world. This is a group of 14 or 15 people that have had the honor of serving for the state as head of the government. These people are at the disposal of whoever wants to use that is not being bought in the store, which is experience. And the experience should be much more expensive than gold and silver. It can't be transmitted. And there is nothing better than listening to a person who made a mistake and try not to make the same mistake again. Or perhaps listen to a person who succeeded to try to improve that success. This is what we're trying to offer. Nothing more, nothing less. This is the special thing that the presidential mission has. It does not pretend to give lectures. We're not teachers or professors. But if tomorrow we have a legislative electoral issue of public companies and modifications, the doctor can give you a hand of the things that we have to do and things that we don't or we can't do. Any of those topics don't have specialists. We do have practitioners. And we're asking you to take advantage of this circumstance. we're offering ourselves to those who want to receive us, whether it's the government, it's a university, a political party, or maybe another study center. All of them are invited to choose the presidential mission. And the presidential mission will finish the list that will be about what topics can we talk about. In the judicial power or the judicial branch, we have experts of first level in the Supreme Court of Justice. We also have the deficit in organization-wise of political parties. We don't want to teach. We want to convey an experience. We want to convey or transmit what we had to deal with. The bitter is, the more experience we can get out of things. So, just like that, my friends, I just wanted to point out that the scope that the mission, the presidential mission has. The title of this plenary says Leadership for the National Transformation, Integrity, and Innovation. I think that we can offer integrity with the experience and also the capacity of innovating, which oftentimes was a sign of our government. Maybe at the moment or at the time wasn't well understood, but through time we were given the we were right. So we're at your disposal to be a peace instrument. We're at your disposal to be instrument of progress. And those who work for peace are sons of God. Thank you very much, President Lacalle.